What's going on, guys? This video is strictly intended for Blizzard directly for the Battle.net forums. So, what am I doing? What are we talking about today? Obviously, Widowmaker needs some help. She needs a couple of buffs and at least some tweaks and adjustments to her. She is actually my main character from what I'm seeing in my stats. My microphone's in my way. But yeah, Widowmaker needs some help. So let's take a look at what I'm hoping for that gets to Jeff Kaplan, Mr. Jeff Kaplan, who has actually commented on one of my threads recently, and to the Blizzard team. So here's what I don't like: the whip. Such a basic movement. Something so basic just for mobility takes a long time for cooldown. Look at this. So I'm using it 12 seconds. 12 seconds for a cooldown. For just a whip. Just to get up there. And then now look, I have to wait. Once I'm up there, I have to wait to move again. So let's say I'm over here, right? And I'm getting ambushed or something. I'm like, getting hit from here. Or enemies here or there. Anywhere I want to go, I have to wait 12 seconds just to kind of get out and then get back up there or something, There I go. So, honestly, her whip takes way too long for a cooldown just for a freaking mobility. Like, that is just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Look, now I can go over here. So, it really doesn't make any sense. They really need to shorten that cooldown to 6 seconds. I would say, for this mobility, especially doesn't do any damage or doesn't even help her get a kill. Or as opposed to, let's go here and let's switch to, what's that fat boy's name? What's this Roadhog. Check this out. So Widow's whip, just to move around, cooldown rate is at 12 seconds. Okay, this fat boy over here, which uses his chain to actually kill an enemy. How do you use it? L1. Boom. Right? 6 seconds. Cooldown. 6 seconds. Boom. Again. Dead. So this fat boy, Roadhog, actually uses his chain to kill people. And he only has a 6 second cooldown. Whereas to Widowmaker, our lovely French Widowmaker assassin, 12 seconds just to do that. Now, how on God's green earth does that make any sense? And then another thing I just recently learned in my last video with Widowmaker, I just recently learned this, that and if you haven't seen that, click in the comments to watch that video. It's me playing as Widowmaker while eating chips and salsa, and I'm flexing on you guys. What I recently learned is her freaking venom trap hurts her. Look at that. Why? Doesn't make no sense. Her own health. So that's something they need to tweak as well. They need to create at least like a DNA embedded to Widowmaker, some kind of venom trap. To actually not damage her, because this is really stupid. Look at that, I'm dying. And in the video with my Widowmaker and chips and salsa, I end up trying to take out this diva after her mech suit, and I used the venom trap, and I died. Some BS, man. Come on, Blizzard. So this video, I hope it gets to them to change Widowmaker. I know through the threads there are tons of posts that are being ignored for some reason about making any kind of tweaks and adjustments to Widowmaker, which I don't get. And her ultimate is not really that great either. Well, whatever, I don't care. But, another bone to pick. Another bone to pick. I'm probably going to get some hate for this one. The aim down sight. The time it takes to aim, okay, to actually get that up. That is too long. Make it a little bit faster. Not like to where her old aim used to be. From a lot of people are complaining about that, but somewhere in the middle, because this, look at that, it takes too long, and then I launch. And look at her, how small her hitboxes are. Now I hit him. Her hitboxes are really small. Look at that. I aim right over her shoulder. This is robot shoulder. It's not even hitting him. I was in a match with Widowmaker. I was shooting at this Bastion from far, and I was aiming directly at him, but it kept going like right in between his legs, and I'm getting pissed off. But her hitboxes, especially compared to the new Hanzo, it's like nothing. Hanzo can kill anybody if he's even hitting him over here. So boom. So, Jeff, Blizzard, and the guys in this thread, let's get this video to them, and let's make Widowmaker great again. I'm gonna leave it there. Peace.
I've got you in my sights.
No one can hide from my sight.